For today's Cup of Coffee with Scream,
Cup of coffee.
I'm trying to get kids' volume regulated.
My volume in real life ain't right. It ain't gonna be right in audio.
God. I don't know. I don't understand. I've shown him the sound waves. I have.
I don't know what to do other than like grab the mic as I am doing the thing.
If
but
you
like,
move your face, it's easier to move your face.
what part of I start to sink? I start to sink.
Oh, I never have got around to redneck Appalachian engineering our furniture yet. It's just a matter of the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So,
Yeah.
it's been such an odd day. Not necessarily bad, but just odd.
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of it, I don't know if it's the Mercury retrograde or what. I know that other people have been talking about just this extreme fatigue. It's not just me. And so
it's not just you.
it's just, of course,
I'm yawning.
Kid had to work last night, and so it was his sleep day. But what was interesting, I was watching Eye of Wisdom's, whatever it was, about the 26th. We're recording this on the evening of the 26th of July, 2025. And as it had just basically started. I hadn't watched that many minutes of it, and all of a sudden our internet went out. And that's, it's a thing. Because we live in a rural area. And I thought, okay. So I got my little Radio Shack transistor radio. Mm-hmm. It is. It's got the little Radio Shack symbol
Shack
on it.
Official.
Uh-huh. And turned it and started reading.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that over the past several weeks when I've had to transport kids. And
it's not just me.
No, it's not just him. To sit in the car and read. And I had gotten this book by William Peter Blatty, Legion, which is the second book. It was a follow-up book to The Exorcist. Mm-hmm. And people's like, The Exorcist. Honestly, it was one of the best, the most well-written books I have ever read. And I've read a lot of stuff over the years. A lot. And that just is, The Exorcist is one of those books, you don't just read it, you experience it. It's not like the movie. The movie was pure Hollywood, and it did the book a great disservice.
Yeah.
And so, several months ago, when I found out that there was a second book, I'm like, gotta have it. And so it's interesting because brilliantly written. I don't even know how to describe this book. I really don't. And it's like there are some reoccurring characters that were in the first book. Mm-hmm. It's excellent.
Other than the reoccurring characters that, is there anything else that sort of links it to the other book?
Well, as far as the role of the priest, which was Damien Karras or something like that. I'm probably going to screw up that last name. Mm-hmm. And there are deep philosophical and theological questions that are posed. And that was one of the things. Blatty actually, at one time, thought of becoming a priest. Now, this is not light reading.
Yeah, no, this is a very heavy... From what I know, it's a very heavy subject.
Well, it's just, the whole thing is questions. Asking questions. Mm-hmm. And what is interesting is the primary character in the book Legion is a detective who had known the character that was the priest in The Exorcist, and some of the other ones, and he's Jewish. So to add that that theology in with the Christianity mix was very interesting. And to sit there and go, it's okay to ask questions. Mm-hmm. And that's something a lot of Christians are afraid of doing. They're afraid to ask questions. It's like, oh, you just got to blindly believe whatever it says. And no, that is not how it is. And that was the reason I loved Michael Heiser, because it's okay to ask questions. Find out what you believe that you believe.
Right.
What is it that you believe?
Mm-hmm.
And so even as far as the nature of God and what humanity is, and how little that we understand of the universe that we find ourselves in. And that was the whole thing about this, as far as who and what are demons.
Yeah. We don't know shit about shit.
Right. So it's a most interesting book, and I encourage anybody that likes to think and ponder things, get this book and read it.
Yeah.
Get The Exorcist. The Exorcist was better. I mean, it just, I think there was more cohesion in the story.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So I've been kind of hyper-focused.
Yeah, your hyperfixation. What flavor of autism are you today?
Yeah. And even to...
What flavor of ADHD are you today?
After I had finished this book, I've done this all my life. It's like I will read a book and not finish it, and then it can be years later that I'll pick it up. Mm-hmm. And I don't have any problem. I remember it. It's weird. I've got this
That's pretty
weirdness.
damn cool.
Well, it's weird. And so the Michael Heiser had written a couple of fact-based fictions.
Uh-huh.
The first one was The Facade, and the second one was The Portent. And
The Portent.
You go down some Art Bell-esque rabbit holes with these books.
Aliens.
Uh-huh.
Hardcore aliens.
Uh-huh. Nanotech, nanobots. What are aliens as far as interdimensional beings that are going to be masked as aliens?
Dude!
It's all in there. And it was not contradictory to anything that was being proposed in Legion. But so I had finished that, and it sort of ended on a cliffhanger. And I thought, we'll never know the ending. Because he, Dr. Heiser passed a year or so ago. Probably 2 years at this point. I don't know. Time has been so bizarre.
Maybe we will know the ending.
Well, it could be. It could be. But he, in those books, because if he wasn't on the spectrum, he should have been, I mean, honestly. Mm-hmm. Just big brain. God, he was such a big brain. And knew so much about so many different things that were seemingly unrelated, but they were not. Because it's all this has led to the times that we're living in.
Right, but like what?
Because we're facing this. Mm-hmm. We're facing the transhuman, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
We're facing this. I mean, it's like we were even watching about this. They don't know if it's a comet or what the hell it is. And, of course, it's content for some of these people. It's like, it could be an alien spaceship coming towards us. We know all this is being uncovered.
Mothership.
About these satanic rituals that have been taking place and people have unknowingly participated in, even in sporting, sports ball events, the halftimes.
What the fuck?
I've told you this.
Yeah, but do you know that sometimes you just gotta sit back and be like, what the fuck?
This stuff is so blatant.
Yeah.
That a blind man could have seen it. Anybody with any spiritual discernment could sit there and go, something ain't right with this.
Yeah.
Even as far as Lady Gaga recently, that newest video that you knew not to watch all of it. What was the name of it?
Abracadabra.
4-year-olds. Had 4-year-olds dressed up and doing this shit. That's black magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these are the times that we're in. And when you're, as far as harvesting body organs and shit. Now, Legion, if you've got a weak stomach, don't read it.
Yeah, no, this is something I will not be reading.
Because as far as this detective, he was a homicide detective. And some of the things that had been done were demonic. And even as far as how the demonic spirit came to be. So you've got to wonder, was it really a demonic spirit, or was it just a angered human spirit that was trapped? Yeah. See, these are the types of questions.
What do you mean? What do you mean, angered human spirit,
Yeah.
but trapped? But
Right.
what do you mean by
And
that?
could possess other people to do horrific things. And we know that there are people that are vulnerable. Because if you have a human, whatever these things are, they have to have a human body to do their fuckery, to do the evil, because they're disembodied.
Right.
And that there are vulnerable populations that it's very easy to enter and control. Now, there's such a thing as, there's different stages as far as dealing with demons. There is oppression. There is possession, when the thing has fully entered in to a person. There is such a thing as transient possession. We've seen that firsthand. And that means it will come and go.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And that is one of the things the movie Nefarious deals with that. And this is stuff that we're looking at our world as it is today, and we look at the news and we're like, what is going on? These people are crazy. Are they? Or is it a matter of demonic influence? That there is such a shortage of priests right now. Because oldest kid, I asked him about these things, and he's like, there's a lot of people that are going to, I don't know, the seminary. That's what they do for, I don't know what they do with the Catholics.
I don't know anything
but
about
anyhow,
that either,
to
but
be a priest, and as far as to be an exorcist, it's like a weekend class. I shit you not. I've looked this up before. That you have to go to the Vatican, and that there's a special class, and they just sort of give you the basics, and then you're supposed to apprentice with someone.
That's the teaching. Is the apprenticeship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the job training.
Yeah. Which is more important than...
Yeah. And so it's one of those things that...
And they have to have a strong faith in God for that.
Yes. Very much so. This is not something that you can mess around with. You certainly cannot.
And they have to be strong spiritually and mentally.
Yes. Because these lying spirits, and that was something in The Exorcist, in the book of The Exorcist, that as far as when somebody is possessed, when they are brought out of it, they have no memory of what occurred.
Because it wasn't them.
Right. But the people that it affected, they certainly do remember it forever. And it's, yeah. Mm-hmm. Dad's here sitting there going, oh, God. And I have thought about, because of what we have gone through in our life, I have thought about going and speaking with a Catholic priest, because those are some of the people that would probably come closer to understanding than some of the other Christian belief systems.
Right. Right.
Screaming at a demon is not going to make it come out of somebody.
No. You have to have the faith to back it
Yeah.
up.
But the thing is, after so many years, I am so tired of telling the story. Do I even want to tell it one more time? I've asked myself that. And that you can't even, it's not like you can just go to a Catholic church in our area and somebody's there that you can talk to. No, you have to make an appointment, because there's one priest for, I don't know how many different churches that he has. 2, 3, something like that.
Yeah.
And to sit there and go, okay, I'm not Catholic. Can I even come and talk to you? That shouldn't be a thing. That should not be a thing in any of that.
Well, there's a bunch of people that are not Catholic that have had to call priests and talk to them. There was no problem with that. That's all. So it's all right to do that. There's no weirdness behind that.
I shouldn't have to even question that. I really shouldn't. And it's just like all these other people, even the other forms, other branches that have Jesus' name hung over the top of it. They as bad. They are just as bad. That you bring somebody in, I've had this happen before. Even before this latest this. I've had other thises. And to sit there and that one dude, oh my God, he started trying to psychology, and I looked at him and I said, don't try to psychobabble me. I said, I've got a degree in it. This ain't it. And when he found out that the supernatural and the paranormal is real, Mom said that she thought that he got out of being a pastor. And that's just as well, because if you don't believe it, you don't need to be in a position of power.
Right.
So yeah, these are questions that all of us need to be asking, because we are all dealing with this, whether we want to or not. It may not be that person is just horribly mentally ill. They may be under demonic oppression.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these leaders that we've got, they're just like, well, they're stupid. No, they're evil. There's a vast difference.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a vast difference.
And it's just like Dan Bongino had written a statement as far as when he got back in the FBI and some of the stuff that they had uncovered as far as it being life-altering for him.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that it's like, as far as fallen angels or reptilians or any of that stuff, we don't know what this man has discovered.
Right. We don't know what he's seen. What he's seen, what he's read.
Uh-huh.
What
Alex
he's heard.
Jones for 31 years. And I reposted that. Said he's been screaming about the satanic pedo cult that is ruling the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 31 years.
Yeah. Even all the way back to public access television.
Mm-hmm. But guess what? Even before that, you've got all this stuff as far as, which is scriptural. So it goes thousands of years back. And Heiser does bring some of that stuff up in his books.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like reading either.
Nah. He was a well-learned man.
Yeah. It's one of those, it's like, God, why did you take him now? We could really, with everything that's going on, we could use his guidance, you know?
But maybe we weren't meant to see,
apparently not.
Stuff.
Apparently not, but it just, I mean, God knows more than we do. He sees what we can't. And to have faith in him. And maybe it's a matter, that is one of the things, instead of having faith in a human, to have faith, ultimate faith in God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it's been a day.
Yeah.
Now, the good part of the day was going back and watching the Gary Newman concert.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
And It's going to be on YouTube for, not, I thought maybe the weekend. So you might still have a chance to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, I was trying to scroll through here. It's called A Perfect Circle, live at the OVO Arena in Wembley. And the sound was amazing. I was looking for a DVD. They've got one, but it's Blu-ray. But Kid said that he could get the Blu-ray, but you can go to his website, and I purchased it on different platforms. I don't know. I want an actual physical whatever.
Mm-hmm. Legitimate DVD.
Uh-huh. But the light show is incredible. And his music is... It's got almost like a hypnotic trance-like thing to it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just how it affects me.
No, there really is a, hypnotic senses to it.
And
it's incredible. Like, it's really... It's so... Like, I think you said you used the term mathematically precise.
Oh, yeah. You can hear, as far as the tism... Because he's been pretty open about having Asperger's over the years. But I'm sure he's actually 67, so he's older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it was not easy for him. People just thought he was odd.
Yeah.
No, it's a superpower.
Yeah. To be that precise with your music.
It's incredible. The lighting, the sound.
He's got literally the sound. He's got so many synthesizers tuned to a very specific style.
It's a very complicated form of music.
It's a very ambient. It's a mix of ambient, trance.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a little bit of... There's some EDM here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but it's just incredible.
Yeah.
And for me to sit and watch anything for 2 hours that in itself is incredible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did have to go and smoke, but I did not turn it off. Well, I didn't want to break it. And I told Kid, I said, it's one of those that's where you would like to have some kind of... I don't even know if it wouldn't even be like a VR experience.
Mm-hmm.
You would almost like to be in a pod, to where you had the full body experience of the vibrations of the music.
Yeah. Like I said.
Plus the visual.
So
I don't think such a thing exists. But the light show that he had, for those who did get to go to the concert, amazing. It was just, people were... as much as I would have loved to have been at an event like that live, I would not have, because it's like you're surrounded by strangers and they all touching you. And it's just like, I don't know you.
I don't know you. Well, we went to an Alice Cooper concert and there was a bunch of people around that didn't know us.
They wasn't touching us. We had seats. I was talking to the dude that was down there, and they went up front. We could have gone up front. There was plenty of,
We could have had a front row show.
We could have, but I was...
5 foot away from Alice Cooper.
But actually, the seats that we had were not bad at all.
No, they were really good seats.
Mm-hmm.
Really good view. Like a perfect view of that stage and him.
Yeah.
Really good seats.
I was happy with it.
Yeah.
But, it's just... Newman's concert, it... just a total sensory experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the people that were there, just enjoying the music. That's it. It was totally about the music.
Yep.
And the celebration of him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was glorious.
Yeah.
And it was almost like celebrating with him, because he went through a rough period of time where his music wasn't popular, it wasn't getting sales and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was a resurgence. So he is that underdog story in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. I think that is partially thanks to Poppy.
Maybe.
When she did her cover of Metal.
It very well could be. It very well could be. But now the album Intruder is really, really good. It came out a few years back. I think this was part of the Intruder tour.
It's a whole vibe.
Uh-huh.
Like, and that's the thing. It's not just the... with a concert, it's about the whole experience of it.
Again, it's very Age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
And you've got to wonder, a lot of these people that do have different forms of the tisms, that's very Aquarian.
Mm-hmm.
And to trust that what the enemy intended for evil, God intended for good.
That is true. Yep. Amen to that.
So it was just a very interesting day. And at some point, the internet started working again, and it's just like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. I got back home at 6-something, and I tried to go to bed. Tried. I fed the cats.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
watered the cat.
thank you.
All that.
Yeah.
And by the time I finally went to sit on my bed, it's like, okay, no internet, no sleep music.
I thought you would hear the radio.
All right. Yeah, no, I didn't. I thought it was no joke, I thought it was TV. I still thought, when I went through, I thought, like, turn off your TV. But it's like, can't sleep. Okay. Spotify, don't fail me now.
Oh, did you have stuff to where you could pick up the Spotify or no?
Yeah, I did.
It's actually on your phone. I don't know how to do that, so
I'm going to have to fix my sleep. Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with night shift. That's just how it rolls. And you get to where you are in that liminal state. You do.
Legit, it feels like
sort
I'm
of
in
float
a liminal.
through.
I'm in a liminal state right now, really.
Yeah.
And it's like, because probably by the time I went back, truly went to sleep would realistically be like 7-something.
Yeah.
Because I laid there. Mm-hmm. With the mask, with the headphones on. Just, no.
Yeah, it was not that. It's not been good planetary weather for sleeping.
Mm-mm.
And like we have a local oldie station, and I would be trying to sleep, and it's just like, I haven't heard that in ages. I haven't heard that in ages. I haven't heard that song in ages. So it wasn't unpleasant, but it was not restful.
Right.
So it's just
that now
odd.
I want my sleep. I like my sleep. I like sleep.
So it's one of those things that, very hyper-focused today.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's just that the, increase in the Stratera has helped. I like it.
They did bump it up.
I like it a lot.
They did bump it up.
Yeah, they bumped it to the 80. I've been on the 80 for maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay.
It works for me.
Yeah.
It really does. So everybody's having paranormal. Everybody's having supernatural. What are you wanting to tell? What are you wanting to tell?
Hyperfixations?
Huh? Yes.
Hyperfixations?
Oh, your hyperfixations with doing the...
Yes.
He's fixing one of the face-ups. Is that what they call them?
It's a Blythe doll. Yeah, I'm doing a face-up on it. I'm painting its face. I am making a custom American McGee's Alice Blythe. Trying to.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. When he gets it done, we'll definitely take pictures and show him.
The lashes. Oh, God. They need those lashes.
I told him he could shave some of the cats and make his own eyelashes. It was a suggestion. It was.
Orange eyelashes with black hair.
We have a variety of cat colors to choose from.
I am not shaving Voodoo. No. My baby. My baby.
She's over here about to pounce on something. So
she's getting impatient. She wants outside.
You want to tell the peoples where we can be found?
Yeah, you can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Orlando's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Orlando COCWS. Slight brain pause glitch thing.
Cat distracted him.
Thank you all for joining us. Have a good.
Know that you are loved.
Yep, yep,
Treat
yep,
other people the way you would like to be treated.
Yep, 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 yep.
And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.